We are talking about the glitch in the Matrix. Oh, and then the hawk came in, flying over us right now. Seeing, it's kind of like spirit. They have to kind of find the glitch in the Matrix. That's kind of what we're looking for on the path of awakening, the glitch, so that we can crack open and realize that there's gold there. So we are kind of, we are in a matrix. And we're kind of blind to the world. We're kind of just in kind of a reaction, attraction mode, depending on our life, depending on our upbringing, depending on our mom and dad, our experiences. So we're kind of constantly like kind of stuck in this kind of just attachment to the ego, attachment to the matrix, so to speak. And then we can crack open. A lot of people have kind of cracked open, Suddenly you do realize you get like you cup. It's like the matrix. You kind of suddenly find that it's not so stable, and then it cracks open a little bit. Well, the masculine path, the path of the past, the path that kind of keeps you actually stuck still, but you will feel an awakening. The first level is that of getting that cracked, and then through Zen and different stuff, you can be like, oh, I'm gonna fill it up with gold. There's gold because you see something. You see something. But that is why this teaching is valuable or invaluable, because you have to realize there's a golden cup. If you just fill gold in there, you're going to have a cup with cracks and gold in them, and you're going to have more strength, so to speak. But you're going to be a little bit like conspiracy theory kind of focused, because you're going to be looking at the world like, oh, everything is fake, or don't believe that, or don't believe that. Everybody's, everything is a lie. We can get a little conspiracy theory focused when we start seeing the cracks in the matrix, the glitch, so to speak. So then we kind of become a warrior, where we kind of like constantly like fighting to kind of in the matrix. You just in that the first three, you're just constantly like in a warrior mode, kind of fighting the good cause. The fourth one is kind of more the feminine path, where actually you kind of connect together, and you have to surrender again, let go. But then it comes, when it comes into that fourth level, where you have to kind of become part of, you have to dare to engage with the world again, and realize that there is an intrinsic power. And that's where that golden cup is. Like when you start crack open, instead of filling that with gold, the cup, the glitch, you will realize that you can step into this world through guidance. You can step in to there's a golden cup, there's a golden being behind all these cracks. So as you start cracking up more and more, and you allow this, and you enjoy it, you might suddenly, as Matrix in the fourth movie, he can kind of suddenly overcome the whole Matrix, and he can kind of stay there. And Trinity, then it passes on to others. So that's the feminine. It's like it's spreading through the feminine, through family, through love, whether it's your kids or your family or your brothers, sisters, or your loved ones. The feminine path, it spreads differently than the masculine, which is kind of, you're still in warrior mode. You have to kind of let go of the warrior completely to realize that the connection has to be through love, and to trust and faith in the body, then you will kind of come to this new level. And that's kind of what we're talking about, connecting with the glitch in the matrix. A lot of people are already glitching. A lot of people have had clicks. Their cup has been cracked open in different ways. And yet that's when the guidance come, because a lot of people are stuck in matrix 1, 2, 3, or in the first one or whatnot. That's when you are stuck in meditation or Zen or different stuff. But you have to kind of go beyond that. The heart path, the feminine path, is that of embodiment in the body. Embodiment in the body. Then you can actually come into this union where the power comes in and you actually start claiming, you become a sanctuary in the world. You become a space of a divine heaven on earth. That is what the second coming is talking about. It is that we're descending onto the earth. We have to truly come into this. Then we can step in like Trinity and Neo, where they are in the force, be like, well, we're going to stay here. We're just going to take over the whole matrix. That is the kind of stepping into this earth. That is what Christ was talking about. That is the second coming. That has yet not to be understood by most, because it is the feminine, is silent. You have to be ready to receive it. What you have to, as a woman, you have to dare to connect with teacher. As a man, you have to dare to surrender. So this is a deeper path, and when you're ready, you will start to ask questions. You will start to engage. Maybe this is something that is not spoken about completely out there. So I love all the people coming in here. If you are wondering more, I do talk more about this on my Patreon called Sanctuary. And get in there, start engaging. I love all the questions. I love the new people that are starting to come in and realizing that releasing the ego is easy, but also you have to understand how to enjoy it and really kind of allow the matrix, the Neo, the fourth matrix, the glitch, to become that golden being, the golden body that we are kind of manifesting now. So I love all the cool comments. Always beautiful to see you. If you're near, like and subscribe, or if you're watching this later, like and subscribe and ask questions. And happy to see everybody here, and looking forward to next talk. See you then.